Hey everybody, just a quick video to make sure we understand what's going on with the Google Docs. We have to create a word processor document and a questionnaire, a calendar, and a site. So over here I've already created a worksheet in the word processor. It is just some questions I'm developing some projects from. I'm not terribly worried about the content of the questions, just make them on your topic. Get them from Alex's website if you are totally lost. I'm going to publish this to the web. Now, if you want to just share this within a work group, it's not a very public document, you could require just people to sign up with their Huntington account. We're not going to do that. If you unclick this, it's going to just do the screenshot. If you do any edits, it won't change them. So we're going to start publishing. Okay. It's going to give me the document link. We can embed it in the page like we do the other things, but it's just going to be easier for the document if we just copy this. Now we're going to go over to the blog. Didn't mean to apply. Add new. And I'm going to come in here and tell it it is the link to the worksheet. Going to highlight the text, click the link button, and now that's a working link. Over here on the page, I'm going to create a form. And here's where you're going to create a questionnaire. We have several options up here. I'm going to choose not require Huntington login to view this form. That will make it easier for me to grade. But we have several, because we're working in a work group, we have several other options. Okay, I'm going to call this class questionnaire. Once again, I'm not real worried with you getting it, the content of your questionnaire, but do try and make it related to your field. What is your name? We're going to use a text box, but you have all sorts of other options. Check boxes, paragraph, multiple choice, choose from a list. Done with that one. 5 or so questions should be enough. I'll make this one a multiple choice. I can type, really? And I'm going to there's plenty of themes you can choose from. I'll just use this nice generic one. I've used it before for other things. Looks like the winner to me. Now at the bottom of your page, you can see where the published form is right there. I'm going to hit apply. Notice over here on more actions, we have the option to embed the form. So I'm going to choose the embedding. It's going to give me a link. I'm going to copy the link and go over here to my blog. Let's see if preview looks right. There we go. It's embedded in the document. Now we have to set up the calendar. I have the calendar set up right here. I told you to do every class meeting for the rest of the term. We do not have class the week of Thanksgiving. So I'm going to come in here and put it at Wednesday at 6:30 to 8:30. Create event. Now we can go in it and edit the event. I want it to repeat every week. Ends on, our last class meeting will be December 5th. That's the final. Done. And if we look at the month view of the calendar, we can see it's every week. Now the problem is we are not meeting the week of Thanksgiving. We can click on that link and delete it. It's going to say, do I want to just do this one or all of them? Just this one. Okay. Now we want to embed it. Here's where you get that form. Notice when I mouse over the name of my calendar, I can click the arrow and go to calendar settings. And down here, there is the option to embed the calendar. Now you can customize it quite a bit. And if your calendar is showing up too wide, you can come here and adjust the width of it. Just to make sure mine's good, I'm going to adjust the width to about 600. You can get rid of things like the title or the buttons. I like leaving the buttons in. Today's date, the date. Print icon's nice to have around. I'm going to tell it the default view is the month view. 600 by 600, week starts on Sunday. Update that HTML, and I'm going to copy that. Let's go back to the blog. I'm going to paste that in. Let's see how it looks. There's the link, the questionnaire, and the embedded calendar. And as you can see, it's got the date showing up here. We can look at the month of October. So that's working. I put too many dead spaces in there. I'm going to remove that so it's not quite so spread out, and I'm going to save the draft. Finally, we have to set up a site. Let's look at the exact wording of the assignment. Should include a front page that tells who you are and that this is the beginning of your professional portfolio. Create two other pages that include description of 2 classes you've taken at Huntington, either in your content area or education. And include a link to your Google site. So here on my drive up at the top it says sites, and pretty much anywhere you've been working up at the top it says sites. These are the sites I did in class. I'm going to create a new one. Just going to use a blank template. Going to call it Coleman and we're going to create it. I'm going to choose to edit it. It'll load in the editor. Layout, format, we have all sorts of things we can go with. I want you to put some text telling who you are. Remember, when you're putting something on the web like this, it helps to not misspell. I'll hit save. Changes are saved from the front page. So we're going to add a new page. This page we'll be calling, it's a template web page. Call it, now I would prefer you do your ed classes if you don't have a lot to choose from. Just choose some of your regular classes. Religion 101, put it under the top level and create. This was about the old. I want a little more from you than that, but I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. Save. There we have the page. So create 2 of those and you'll have 2 pages on the home page. So I'm going to go back here and click sites again. And notice that Coleman Portfolio is shared right here. If we go down here to manage site, we get information about the site. We can choose the sharing and permissions. I want it to be public on the web so anyone can see it. That makes it easier for me to grade. You'll be able to take it down later. There's the link we'll end up sharing. In fact, I'll go ahead and copy that here right now. If you want to choose a different theme, here's the themes at the bottom. I can choose one that more or less matches my questionnaire. I'm just going to hit save on that. Let's take a look at the new site. There's that link I saved earlier. There we go. So come over here to the blog. Highlight it. Make sure that the category for this is portfolio, and we will publish it. I hope this helps everybody.